Hello, welcome to Shanggong Chinese Medicine Wellness Center. This is Ling here. Today in our video, I want to share with you something that you probably see every single day, and you probably have either drinking the tea or in a tea bag, or have soak it in hot water and consume the tea. And it is ginger. This is obviously a fresh piece of ginger. This is a Chinese medicine. As you can see in my background, I have our Chinese medicine cabinet in each and every drawer. It has 3 different Chinese medicines, and their names are all marked on the cover. So this is actually a Chinese medicine. Today I want to share with you what is used in Chinese medicine, what you can use it for on your day-to-day life to enhance your own health and well-being, as well as what kind of people want to avoid using ginger. That is true. According to Chinese medicine, it's not suited for every single person. All right, let's get it started. First of all, ginger. Ginger, if you ever tasted it, it has a little spiciness to it. According to somebody, it's actually quite spicy, so depend on your tolerance. It is widely used in Asian cooking. So it is a food, and it is also, as I mentioned, a Chinese medicine. According to Chinese medicine, one of the Chinese medicine theories is that within our body, you probably heard of this concept. It is that we have yin, we have yang, and that is basically the 2 sides of our energy. We have both. So in my life work as a success coach, studying transformational principles and universal laws, what I understand it as, we all have divine feminine and divine masculine within us. And very similar to Chinese medicine's theory of yin and yang. So what we are creating is a harmony. And because energy flows, right? With something flowing, you cannot create balance. Very often people say balance. The word I use is actually harmony. And that is what we are creating. Within our body, according to Chinese medicine, we have yin and yang. And outside of our body, we have all kinds of elements. And the 2 elements that's associated with ginger and its properties is the cold and heat elements. Simple. So every single thing that is considering temperature. So let's start with the weather. Temperature wise, if we are in hot weather, hot climate, then that will be considered heat. Heat coming into our body, coming to our energetic flowing. And if we are in cold weather, then it's the coldness that's coming. And same with food, actually. Anything that, all the food, most of the foods, they are in categories. So they are either in the heat category, or they're in the cold category, or they're in the kind of middle, kind of neutral zone. Ginger, as you can imagine, it is actually coming from the heat category food. What does that mean? Again, just as a concept of yin and yang, we want to create this harmony. Same with everything we're bringing into our body and well-being. During the cold weather, it is great to consume some ginger as the outside elements is cold. So we want to introduce some heat into our body. So we balance it out, we create this harmony. That is really what ginger is widely used. During cold season back home in China, it's very often consumed. Very simple, you can slice some fresh ginger and put them into hot water and consume the tea. And at times, if you are feeling like you have a cold, just a common cold coming up, a little bit of stuffiness, maybe a little bit sore throat, and you have a little headache, nothing serious, yet you know something is coming up, possibly a common cold, and ginger is fantastic for that as well. All you do is slice 3 to 5 slices. Again, you don't need to measure it, just eyeball it out. I don't even know, maybe just this much, and you put it in boiling water, boil it for about 3 minutes, and you can consume that tea. It is going to be spicy, so you can put some honey into it to balance out the flavor. There are a group of people who probably want to avoid ginger. Yes, according to Chinese medicine, people who already have quite a bit of internal heat want to stay with this particular food that brings even more heat. Doesn't mean you don't eat it at all. What it means is just simply you don't want to consume this as a tea or as a supplement additionally outside of your diet on a regular basis. So who are those kind of people? How can you tell that you have actual heat within your body? Some common symptoms that you have a high temper. Yes, I know emotions are actually part of Chinese medicine assessment. If you like to rush things, just have less patience, that you notice that about yourself. Or people have a bad breath. Doesn't matter how much they brush their teeth, they still have this racking breath coming out. That's an indication that you have too much heat within you. Or people who are suffering from constipations. That is another indication that you probably have a little bit too much heat. So again, that is an indication that if you have a little bit too much heat within you, you probably do not want to consume ginger again in the form of supplement or in the form of drinking the tea on a regular basis. If it's in food, that's totally fine. Always consult your traditional Chinese medicine practitioner for the best practice for yourself, okay? Always. And if you want to ask us, feel free to either email or call. It's going to be somewhere, the phone number. And we're here again to support your best health and well-being. And that is our content today. It is all about this wonderful piece of root. What is it, vegetable? I don't know. Ginger. All right, talk to you next time. Bye.